Hi, what's up? Adina here for Vlogging for Health. I just wanted to do a quick chit chat and mini haul video. It's not a lot of stuff I got, but I got some stuff from this shop called Neil's Yard. They have it in the UK. I don't know if they have it in America. I know that they are actually linked to the GNC company. I think they are because I've seen their logo on some of their products. Anyway, whatever. This place is basically it's like a natural remedies place, and so you can get all your natural remedies from there. They sell makeup, so they sell vegan makeup, natural makeup, skincare products. Everything's all natural, and it's quite expensive, but the stuff that I got wasn't too expensive. Okay, let's start off. I bought organic detox tea. It's Neil's Yard Remedies detox tea, so it's all made in England, and it contains Taxicum officinal root, dandelion root, and nettles. Some other stuff in there as well, but it's all natural. There's no added stuff in there, and this was £4, and it's pretty good because it contains a lot of different herbs, and it's good if you have bloating, if you're trying to lose weight, if you've got water retention, if you have an infection and you need to cleanse your system, if you've suffered from a cold or something like that and you need to cleanse your system, this is going to be perfect. I got this, which is basically dandelion root, dandelion leaf on its own, and you'll never guess how much this was. This was 95p for 25 grams of this stuff, and you can basically use it as a tea on its own, and you could just mix it with, you can actually mix it with this, or you can have it on its own, which is going to help with water retention. It's going to help with puffiness around your eyes. It's going to help with infection in the bladder and kidney infections because it helps to cleanse out your system. And it acts as a diuretic as well, but it's a natural diuretic, so it doesn't make you dehydrated. It's really, really good. I'm really happy about that, because when you buy the dandelion tea in the box from like any of these shops, grocery stores or something, you normally spend about £3, and it's a tea bag, and the tea bags are not as good because the actual herbs that's in it, the leaves that's in it, are very, very substandard leaves, and so you're not going to be getting the high quality of this. And this is actually made in England, so yeah. So I got that, and then I got this thing called Essence Calm and Clear. Oh. Calm and Clear oral spray, and it contains bush flower. It's also an all natural infusion. And it's basically for anxiety and stress. Like, so say you're going through a stressful time. If you spray this in your mouth, you feel calm. And the reason I need that is because recently I've been experiencing absolutely terrible anxiety issues. Like, I've been to the hospital once because of it, thinking that I was having a heart attack. My heart was beating 1,000,000 miles an hour. Really, 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 really scary experience. And I think all of these symptoms, anxiety symptoms and water retention, all these things I'm having are all down to diet and stress. Even though I'm doing the raw thing now, and I was doing it for 30 days prior to these 30 days, I'm not under the illusion that because I'm on this raw thing, all of a sudden I'm going to be cured and I'm going to feel amazing all the time and everything's going to be perfect. I know that it takes time to detox your system of years and years of abuse. Years and years of abuse, as in, eating the wrong foods. I mean, I've never been someone that takes drugs or anything like that, but I've always been someone that kind of, I wouldn't say no to certain things, certain foods. I've never been a major meat eater anyway, so the meat eating thing hasn't really been an issue for me. The problem for me was the junk food, as in, things like French fries and potato chips. I'm addicted. When I say addicted, I am addicted to potato chips. Like, oh my gosh, I can't go a day normally without them. But since I've been on this raw thing, I've really made an effort with it, and I'm really happy. I kind of substitute with spinach and stuff, spinach chips and kale chips I make. Yeah, and so I got that, and then I got this, which is basically a tea. It's like a metal tea bag, basically a tea strainer thing, and that was like £2. I know I could have probably got this from the dollar store or something like that, but I don't know if it's gonna last, because I must admit I bought a garlic, you know, the garlic crusher things from the pound store. When I say dollar store, I don't mean that, pound store. And I'm not joking, after 2 days it just broke, and so I'm more inclined to buy to spend a little bit more money. You basically put the tea leaves in here, then you close it up, and then you put it in the hot water, and then it basically just seeps, you know, like you would do with a tea bag, but it's all you use all the all natural stuff. So yeah, I'm very impressed with what I've got. Only a small amount of stuff I bought, but I'm happy with what I did actually buy, because, you know, this anxiety thing that I'm having is annoying, but it is like I've realised that it is calming itself down since I've been eating more raw foods. The detox tea is going to help me with my water retention. It's also going to help me with this urine infection thing that the hospital told me that I had. I just want to see if I can sit down, because I feel I've got pins and needles. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned it in my other video. Actually, I did mention it, but I'll mention it again. When I went to the hospital the other day, they told me that I had the urine infection, and I know that's as a result of a lot of stress that I've been going through recently, because stress can manifest itself in infections and all kinds of things like that. So they basically gave me antibiotics, and I decided I didn't want to take it, so I wanted to cure it naturally. So I'm just doing, you know, lots of water. I'm drinking this. It might sound strange, but I'm drinking this garlic water, and basically garlic is an anti-inflammatory, and it's got antibacterial properties too. I'm drinking turmeric water, which has also got antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, and I'm drinking this dandelion tea now. So every day I'm going to have this detox tea twice a day, but I'm going to mix the detox tea with this dandelion so that it actually helps with the water retention, and in the detox just to generally to totally cleanse out my system. I'm going all out with this cleansing thing at the moment, because I feel like my body is clogged up. I really feel the congestion. I feel it around here. I feel it in my shoulders. I feel it in my legs. I feel it in my belly. I feel like my body just needs to just be totally cleansed out. And the first phase of the detox, 30 days, was brilliant, and I did feel some detox symptoms, and I did feel like I was, you know, I had actually lost weight, and I did lose weight, obviously I lost 25 pounds, but I felt like I had kind of reached a level where the detox was actually happening, you know, because obviously when you first start off, the first few days you probably might not feel any detox at all. You probably just, you know, you might be going to the toilet more than usual and stuff like that, but the detox might not be taking full effect for some people, especially if you're someone who's had a lifetime of eating junk food. And I think that I'm just, at the moment, I'm in my second phase of the detox, as in I feel like my body is detoxing more, and so that's the reason why I'm stepping it up a gear with this. And I'm you know, the turmeric water, and, you know, the lemon water, and just cleansing, and loads of freshly squeezed juices, and I'm just cleansing. And in the exercise, the Pilates, the meditation, the cardio, just the yoga, just trying to cleanse everything out and be in a situation where I feel healthy and happy. Because at the moment, I'll be honest with you, I feel better than I did 30 days ago, as in the first 30 days, but I still don't feel healthy. I still don't feel happy, as in 100%. I still feel like there's something going on that needs to be remedied, you know. So yeah, I'm going to make some of this detox tea now. Should be nice. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I've got things to do. Really, today I actually didn't do any work. I put my work on hold because I was thinking about, right, you know what, I need to do something about this health situation. Obviously, I'm doing something, but I said I need to be a bit drastic and, you know, go and get some of these herbs and stuff, because some of the holistic therapists that I've been talking to have said to me, you know what, you need to step up the detox a gear, and you need to bring in some of the herbs, you know. So I said, right, okay, right, I'm going to go and get some of these herbs. I'm going to just do it, basically. I'm not going to, you know, be like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow or next week or the week after. There's no time for me. There's no time like the present, because I feel like my body is telling me something. My body is telling me that, you know, I need to do this. My body's telling me that, you know, it's like alarm bells are ringing at the moment in my body. Like, you know what, you're not really 100% healthy. You know, urine infection, water retention, and anxiety means they're all alarm bells. They all basically mean that you're not looking after yourself the way you should do. So I said, you know what, the client work, the work for my own online magazines, they need to be put aside so I can concentrate on this. That's why I'm very lucky that I can work from home and I can just do my own thing, because if I couldn't, I would have to take sick leave right now. I really would. I don't know what I would tell them, because they'll probably be like, but what's your actual illness? Well, it's kind of, don't know, it's just, I need to cleanse my system. They just don't get things like that. You know, so it would have been difficult for me if I was working the 9 to 5. It would have been very hard for me. But I'm almost taking a retreat at the moment. I'm retreating. I'm just like, right, you know what? I need to take out 60 days, or I'm not going to take out 60 days of work, but I'm going to generally take out 60 days, but I'm not going to take out 60 days of work. I'm probably going to take out about 10 days of work and then do this intense detox, and then 60 days of, you know, just the exercising and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling. He's 12 minutes long. I don't even know if it's going to upload to YouTube, so I'm gonna go now. I might do another little video later on about this water retention thing, and how you can actually really start sort of getting rid of it with lymphatic drainage, because I found this amazing video and I have to share it with you. So that's why I'm gonna talk about, do a separate video about it. Anyway, peace out.